Old Triple H. Old Triple H. He up here talking about he doesn't see racism in the WWF. Remember, actually, these cats be cracking me up. Yeah, you don't see it because you're counting money. You don't see it because everybody who looks like you represents, and you don't feel no problems because you don't have to ever be held accountable because you never had a black boss. Wouldn't it be something if these people who don't ever see nothing actually had to live in a world that was representative of everybody, and then they had to be deal with everybody? Because they don't. Other ones who always say they don't see this must be walking around with Stevie Wonder glasses or have a room full of money that covers their window panes and covers their magazines and their interactions, because they just don't. What a crock. What a load of baloney. I'm always tripping and cringing when I hear these, oh, all lives matter, everything's all that. We don't live in that world. We live Triple H. Come on now, Booker T. I'm a wrestling fan. I go back. The Rock is the only crossover act, all due respect to Junkyard Dog, that has really blown up. Don't say Kamala, and I go back with wrestling. I used to watch wrestling all the time, Mid South, WD, all that. How many black wrestlers have actually been household names? I can go from Hulk Hogan to John Cena, and they didn't have crazy endorsements. I can look and tell you people who will become household names. How many of them were black? Ronnie Piper had a household name for crying out loud. You know the names. No, they've never been fair with black wrestlers. What makes you think wrestling's any different than your form of entertainment or society? And I'll tell you something too. Everybody know wrestling is no different than some of them Diddy parties, but you ain't trying to hear me though. Because you got to do a little bit of everything and something strange, and that's going to come out one way or the other. That whole Vince McMahon thing is speaking for itself. But Triple H needs to have several seats on this one. They are made for TV. It is entertainment. But what do they sell as far as the face and the place? What have they always sold? I remember Teddy Long used to speak out about it. And I don't usually talk about this topic too much unless, of course, I do a live stream or I'm talking about, people who grew up watching wrestling. But when we were growing up, you watched the um, Four Horsemen, J.J. Dillon, you had Ric Flair, Lex Luger, Arn and Tully, Ole and Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Lex Luger, Sting. You didn't have a lot of black wrestlers that was. I mean, Tony Atlas was big and Tiger Conway Jr. There's some cats that had some names, of course, Junkyard Dog, which AKA Stagger Lee. But there wasn't that rush. There wasn't that big, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, predominantly were white wrestlers that were popular. You know, that was the way it was sold. I remember Ron Simmons, black wrestler. I mean, there was some, and most of them were football players who went into it, but it was predominantly sold a certain way. Ric Flair was huge. Dusty Rhodes, but they predominantly went a certain way. Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, it was like pop bands that were wrestlers. You looked at wrestling and the female and the Garland brothers and all that. So, yeah, they are not exactly the most inclusive when it comes to that. And so for Triple H to even say that, you need to work on more of it, to be honest with you, because you ain't even never have a near enough to balance it out if we're gonna be technical. But you know what? Triple H, you keep on with them Stevie Wonder glasses. You don't see? Well, I tell you what, let me go to the ophthalmologist and make a donation. Go find me some glasses and then I'll get your glasses corrected. Cause I ain't seen a lot of black wrestlers dominate that entertainment business. Yeah, I said entertainment business. But if you need some glasses, let me know, man. I can get you an ophthalmologist near you. We can get your glasses and your eyes corrected. I'll pay it out of pocket. Because I'm tired of people walking around with Stevie Wonder glasses on talking about, I don't see no racism. I don't see nothing. I said, well, you don't see, then tell me how Stevie Wonder could write songs about it in a visions. Tell me how he could feel it, but you can't see it. Make that make sense. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another and share it if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free, stay real. Open your eyes.